with you, we on some high. Like I told Tisha, when I.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the NigerianNemesis, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the 5.0 Elixir deck challenge using cards that are only worth 5 Elixir. So this is actually pretty crazy. As you also notice, we have no spells in here. We're going spell free, and we're just going to go for it. I have the Goblin Hut in here, mainly because I need something to help me sit back and relax and watch what the opponent does so I can counterattack. Because if I make any single mistake, we will get punished heavily since every card is worth 5 Elixir. So up against Angel in the first battle, let's see what we can do here. Goblin Hut going down. Let's see how he reacts. We are sitting at 6 Elixir. I'm still not seeing anything. He's just chilling. He's actually a level 8, so there will be a little bit of a level difference for us in this battle. Let's see here. Besides a Knight, and a Bomber, so he's probably setting up for some sort of a Giant or Hog push. We've got our Witch in the back left, ready to counter. I've also got my Minion Horde just in case. He has a Witch of his own, so Minion Horde is not going to be the best move here. So we're going to try and distract with our Giant and see what we can do from there. Witch is going to splash damage the Bomber and his Witch as well. And since his Witch is down, I'm going to gamble here and hope that he doesn't have arrows and go in for a Minion Horde. Very well played. He also played his Mini P.E.K.K.A. And that Zap is not going to kill all of our minions. So that's going to be first tower right here, I think. Down to 296, 127, and that tower is absolutely gone. So this deck is already proving to be pretty solid. And we overtook him there in the first push. Now he's going to play a Knight there again on the left side. So I'm going to set my Prince down in the back and go for a charge straight to his chest. See if we can put him down. That Knight will fall surely. It has no support, no graveyard, nothing like that. So we are looking pretty good. Goblin Hut going back up, setting up shop, seeing if we can secure this victory. He's going to play a Witch in the back. Very well played. That's going to stop our Prince immediately. Can the Prince get to her though? The Prince does not. He gets the Mini P.E.K.K.A. instead, which I don't mind that at all. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is down, and now he only has a Witch coming at us. I'm sitting pretty near full, so we're going to start with a slow Executioner. I just now realized how useless, I won't say useless, but how tough it is to use the Executioner without using a spell. Now that I dropped him, I was looking for my Tornado, like, when am I going to use this? But we do not have a Tornado, so now we're going for a Giant Executioner push. I've got my Wizard here for his Minion Horde. He raged it, thinking that he would take that tower easily, but Wizard's going to clean all that up and give us a positive 2 Elixir trade. 60 seconds left in this battle. We now have our Prince going down in the center, and we have the Wizard down. He's playing all of his support cards, but that's not going to help. Giant is locked onto his King Tower. Prince takes out the Bomber. Prince is going straight for the charge at the King Tower. He's going to play his Fire Spirit, so that's well played. And that'll stop our Prince just a little bit, but the Prince will be able to take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And now we've got some chip damage going on with the Spear Goblins on the King Tower. He does play his Minion Horde, so I'm going to set up my Witch for some splash damage on the left side. He's going to play his Witch there as well. So Witch and Executioner should be a solid enough wall to take all that down. And we will counter push one more time and try and take this guy out for the 3 crown. Get our crown chest and get things rolling in this video. He has a nice push coming at us on the right side, meaning that he has no Elixir to defend this left side. So we're just going to go for the 3 crown. Like I said, once again, Prince going in, Giant in, Executioner in, Wizard in. That's going to be a 3 crown victory for our first battle in this 5.0 Elixir challenge. So good game and well played. This deck is actually pretty solid. You can even mix it into a real deck by throwing in a spell. Definitely the Tornado and the Log I think would be a good spell. It would be 2 good spells to throw into this deck. But anyhow, we're hopping into the second battle up against Star Child from Stars Gaming. So this is actually a really solid clan. I'm expecting a try-hard deck. I'm thinking maybe either 3 Musketeers or Golem. Every time I play somebody from this clan, it's always one of those 2 decks. So we're going down here with our Giant in the back right, and he's BMing, meaning that he's good. Don't let that fool you. Every time someone BMs, it means they have a lot of confidence in their deck. So now we're going to have to prepare here with the Goblin Hut. And he has the 1 Elixir Skeleton, so that's, yeah, either Golem or 3 Musketeers. Which one is it? I don't really care which one it is. Okay, so he has 3 Musketeers, so that's going to be a tough challenge. We have nothing to stop his pumps. No Miner, no Poison, no Fireball. And now he has the Battle Ram coming at us. So this is a very, very solid 3 Musketeer deck. Let's see if this 5.0 Elixir deck can stand toe-to-toe with one of the greatest decks this game has had ever since it came out. Barbarian's going down on top of his 2 Musketeers. That'll take it out. Our Goblin Hut is getting wrecked by that single Musketeer. But it's better that it's our Goblin Hut than it is the tower. So now we are going down here. After the first minute of the battle, he still has his pumps going strong for him. He's going to pump up most likely, and we're just sitting here with all of our support cards. We've got our Prince, though, so I'm going to go ahead and actually charge with the Prince. just to make him play something. Actually, that's a bad idea. He has 1 Elixir Skeleton. 1 Elixir Skeletons are an unbelievable counter to the Prince if you have nothing backing it up. So that's going to be a solid stop for him. Can we get a charge here on the tower, though? We will take a Prince charge. So that is very, very good for us. 1 Prince charge takes his tower all the way down to 1883. And now we have to deal with his 3 Musketeers once again. I do not have my Barbarians. I am almost to my Horde, so that's probably going to be my best move. He has a Horde of his own, so my Wizard's going to go down here and splash his Horde away. He's going to zap the Wizard. Well played. That's going to give his Musketeer plenty of time to wail onto our tower, and we're getting cooked there on the right side. Nothing we can do about that. We will start a counter push. I don't think this deck has arrows, so we're just going to go for it. We've got our Giant, Wizard, and now Minion Horde going to that tower as our counter push. Does he have any answer to stop it? He's looking for his 3 Musketeers maybe, but that's not going to come in time. We're going to shred this tower. Tower is gone. Just like that in one huge push. We're even going to go for his Elixir Collectors now. 1 pump is down. Couple minions going for his left punt. 2 pumps down. So we just equalize this game in one huge push. And now all we have to do is defend. The thing with this 3 Musketeer deck is if you lose the first tower and you let them just defend, you're screwed because you don't have any big spells. I think he only has Zap. So we are looking... Oh, he has a Miner. I forgot about that. So he does have this huge push now. 3 Musketeers, minions, and his Miner onto our tower, but we've got the Wizard and the Witch to shut it all down. So we're looking pretty good. Our tower is down to 478. The biggest thing we got to worry about now is that Miner. If we let that Miner get to our tower, we're done. So Golem's going to play as a... Giant's going to play as a defense here. And now the Witch and Wizard will clean up his Musketeers in the back. He's playing his Miner, so my Prince is going down for his Miner. Good zap by him. 5 seconds left. Can the Prince cook him before he takes our tower? Yes, sir. That tower will stay alive, and we will take the second win against a 3 Musketeer deck. That is crazy. I did not expect this deck to actually beat a try-hard deck, but it did. So never underestimate these challenge decks. These decks are insane. Let's hop into the third and final battle and see what we can do here with this deck. See if we can make this 3-0. That'd be awesome. Up against Sohail from PAX Finest. This could just be me, but every time I see that emblem, that's a try-hard emblem. The gem emblem, it just looks really cool. It's a very good emblem. Of course, I do prefer the fire one because obviously if you're going to throw it on roast sessions, how can you do it without the fire emblem? He does have a Hog Rider. Barbarians will clean that up very nicely, and we will take out that Dark Goblin as well if he doesn't support it. So very good start from us, and things are looking pretty good. I don't mind playing Hog decks. We do have our Goblin Hut, and we have the Minion Horde as well as the Barbarians. So solid defenses for the Hog Rider, and now we're going to start with the Witch in the back left. See what he does after the Goblin Gang. Lightning, so that's a very good Lightning. That will take down our Witch and give his Goblins ample amount of time to start shredding our tower. So now our Goblin Hut will go down. We've got to defend this left side and make sure everything stays A-okay. So these Goblins will start chipping away at the tower for us. We're looking good. I'm not too worried about it once again. Let's go ahead and start a push. The thing with... Oh. P.E.K.K.A. Thanks, Ash. Ash had posted this video. So now everyone's running this P.E.K.K.A. Hog deck. It's really solid. Even I ran it towards the end of last season. And if I had known he was playing that P.E.K.K.A. just a second earlier, I would have played my Giant on the other side. And he would have had no counter to it. So his Executioner is going to clean up our Minion Horde. While we surprise attack him with the Prince, though, of course, Prince is going to get a shot on that tower. That Zap's coming in late. And that Prince will go to town. He is forced to play his Goblin Gang, or he would have lost that tower. P.E.K.K.A.'s still coming at us, but P.E.K.K.A.'s down now. Executioner is still alive. And now he has this Hog Executioner push coming at us. We've got Barbarians. That should shut everything down here pretty nicely, actually. Hog's not even going to get a swing. Executioner's not even going to get a swing. So we equalize the game just like that with one sneaky Prince push. The Prince is a deadly surprise card. You got to wait. It's sort of like a gambling game. You let them play cards and let them think you're going all in on one side, so they go all in on one side. And as soon as they do that, Prince down the other lane. If you have a Zap prepared or a Log prepared, they're done. That's just how it works. And now that he's playing his P.E.K.K.A. over there, we can't go P.E.K.K.A. against Giant. That's death. We're just going to be suiciding our Giant. So we're going to go Giant opposite lane, make him play his Executioner and Tornado defense on that right side. And instead, we'll start with our Executioner in the back. The Minion Horde is a great counter to the P.E.K.K.A. So Executioner is cooking our Giant right now. Minions are falling to that Dark Goblin. Can we kill this P.E.K.K.A.? I don't think so. P.E.K.K.A. is onto the tower. So now we've got to rush and equalize this game. We've got ourselves a Wizard and a Prince on his tower. I don't think he has enough time to get back to his P.E.K.K.A. He has the Tornado. Goblins, though, are throwing their spears at that tower, and we're going to equalize this game just like that. He does have our King Tower down big time, so now we're just going to keep hopping different lanes and keep making him switch lanes, and hopefully we can make something happen here as we enter overtime. 10 seconds left in this battle. We do have a pretty solid push going there on the right side, taking his King Tower down pretty low. so it's a fairly even game. So as he plays his P.E.K.K.A in the right, I'm going to play my Executioner on the left and push everything to the left side and then defend the P.E.K.K.A. And we're just going to keep switching lanes until sooner or later we take one of his towers. So now he has a Goblin Gang supporting his P.E.K.K.A, but I know he has to respond. Okay, so the Executioner and the Tornado is a great defense. I keep on forgetting that's going to stop whatever we play, so I'm just going to leave it as a Giant and Executioner. Minion Horde should be able to help clean up this P.E.K.K.A very easily, and now we're going with a surprise Prince there on the right side. Prince going for the tower. He's going to run into a wall of a P.E.K.K.A and get absolutely shredded. Those minions should be able to continue to take out that P.E.K.K.A though, and now we're going to start with our Executioner here in the back and prepare ourselves a Goblin Hut on the back right. And that P.E.K.K.A is as good as dead. He's playing his Executioner once again on the left side. So I'm going to force my Giant in since his P.E.K.K.A is out of rotation and see what we can do here against his King Tower. He knows that, so he's playing his Goblin Gang Wizard going down to clean up that Goblin Gang. Wizard's doing a very, very good job for us. He's already back to his P.E.K.K.A, so that's going to shred our Giant. Giant does manage to not get to the tower because of that Tornado. It's going to be very hard to get through Tornado. Like I said, one of the best defenses in the game is the Tornado. It was so useless when it first came out, but now it is very good, especially with Executioner, with Baby Dragon, with Bowler. Now we've got this massive push coming at us. His own P.E.K.K.A blocked his way because of our Prince placement, so that's very good for us. And now we're going in for a counter push. I'm terrible. I should have played that in the exact center. If I had played it there, I would have caught the attention of the King Tower and the Crown Tower, and our Prince would not be getting targeted right now. Executioner is going ham. We've got the Minion Horde. That Tornado once again is going to save him right here in this battle. A minute and 30 seconds left. We do have a couple minions on that tower. Unfortunately, the Wizard went for the Crown Tower instead of the King Tower. His tower is down to 414. That's all good and stuff, but we do not have a spell, and that Dark Goblin is going to shred our Goblin Hut. So bad placement there from me. He's got his Executioner ready to defend that right side with his life. So we're going to go with a Giant Prince push. I'm expecting a P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, so he's going to play his P.E.K.K.A, which is obviously what he has to do there. We're going to surround his Executioner with our Barbarians, and now we have to go for this King Tower. Prince is doing its best on that P.E.K.K.A. I wish I had the P.E.K.K.A targeted onto our Prince instead of the Giant, and we would have been able to take that tower. His King Tower is down at 314. 45 seconds left in this battle. Can we get there? His Executioner is going down. That P.E.K.K.A is as good as dead. We'll go ahead and start a Execution right here in the center. That'll clean up the P.E.K.K.A. Act like we're pushing for the left lane and then go for the right. I keep forgetting he has this hog, so now he has this deadly push coming at us. We've got to hold this fort down. Executioner is still alive, so he's going to help us clean up that hog and the rest of that push. Executioner on his side is down, and now we're going to start with a proper placement of our Giant. Is that P.E.K.K.A going for the Prince? Yes, that Tornado keeps on getting us here, and that's going to bring the Giant right towards the P.E.K.K.A. 15 seconds left. Our Executioner is doing work. That tower is down to 439. We are embarrassing this guy, but we don't have any spells to secure the victory. And that Tornado kept us off the tower. Minion Horde to clean up his hog. And that's going to be a good game. That was a long 6-minute game just to get the draw, and I couldn't do anything about it. He's cracking up and having a good time. Well played, man. Good for you. You held off in the draw. So now we've got this 5.0 Elixir deck. Let me show it to you guys one more time. I will try and clean it up and maybe turn it into an actual competitive deck. Overall, it was pretty solid. It obviously needs a spell, but other than that, the Wizard, the Witch, the Prince, the Executioner, all very good cards. The Executioner and Barbarians and Minion Horde are really good on defense. So if you guys like this video, make sure you go ahead and drop that like, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. And I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!